Hey folks, Paul here. Welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. And yeah, again, before we get into the video, shout out to the sponsor, Gamershow.com, for sponsoring the video. And as usual, you could use the discount code PM to get a 6% discount on all your purchases on bells, tickets, and all other stuff on the site. Anyways, let's get into this. So if you're wondering what the heck, why am I doing a video on Animal Crossing? Well, because allegedly, hopefully, we could finally get get access to building plots where I could actually start inviting villagers to our island later today. And I thought it would probably be a good idea to have a list of sort of the villagers that I want, so I just don't, spend tickets without knowing what I actually want, right? And yeah, I went through them, and apparently there's a lot of freaking villagers in this game. Do keep in mind, I've never played another, any other Animal Crossing game before this. I know like 5 names or something. But yeah, there's a lot of them. I tried my best to go over them, checked out their personalities, all that stuff. I tried to remember some names, but I failed. I'm terrible at names. And yeah, I'm also not putting the ones I already have on the island here as well, like Dizzy. We're going to keep Dizzy because Dizzy's the best. So we're keeping Dizzy. Probably going to keep Puddles and Hazel as well. Maybe I could replace them in the future if I find it, anyone better that, well, at least I think is better, which there probably are. But Dizzy we're for sure keeping, and the other folks, that I don't know, whatever. We'll see what happens to them. Anyways, yeah, let's get into this. Again, I do not know their names. There's a few I know, like for example, the first one. That's Marshall, I think. I only remember Marshall's name because also Marshall and wait. There's no Marshall in Pokemon. Never mind. That person does not exist. But yeah, that's Marshall. But yeah, in terms of the ordering here, the highest tier is want, but probably won't get because let's be real, the ones I want most we're not gonna get. And then the second tier is the more realistic ones that we probably might get because I don't want it as much, so it's gonna show up, and I'll take it if it shows up, which still I do like a lot as well. And then the last tier is if all luck is lost. And it doesn't mean that I don't like them. I still like them a lot. It's just that, don't like them as the other 2 tiers. I think it's pretty obvious. And, it's something that if we spend a bunch of tickets and don't get anything, and then we're down to like the last few tickets, and if we need any of these, then we'll take them. So, anyways, let's get into this then. So, first one, Marshall. I love this guy. This guy's great. There's like videos of this guy like singing on YouTube, and it's the best. Apparently it's a squirrel, although it doesn't look like it in this picture. Actually, it kind of does look like in this picture, but Marshall's great. Apparently really popular as well. As for why I picked out this pool of characters, it's mostly just some popular characters that I've seen people talk about, and also some characters that I saw on other folks' island. Because again, going through like 300 of these, almost 400, it's a bit of a task for me. So Marshall's cool. I definitely really want Marshall of all these characters, right? So Marshall's all the way up there. As for the second one, what is her name? I think it's Tia or something, right? Let me check her name if I could find it. Tia, something like that, right? Tia, right? Tia is also in the want but probably won't get category. If you haven't noticed already, I like elephant villagers. I'm not a huge fan of elephants RL, but I like elephant villagers. I mean, I don't mind them. They're just not. It's not like any of my. It's not my favorite animal. That's for sure. It's not in top 10. I don't even think. Elephants are cool, but yeah, elephant villagers are on a next level. I don't know why I like elephant villagers so much, but they're like really cool. And this is probably the best of them all because it's a teapot. It's shaped like it's such a unique design. So we're putting that up there. As for the next one, let me try and find their name. Let's see. It's a hamster. It's called Flurry. Flurry is a normal personality hamster. I generally do like a lot of the normal villagers. I don't know why. There are a few personalities I don't really like that much. I'm not a huge fan of jock personalities. For one. But yeah, normals I do like. I think I have quite a few normals on this list, right? Which is kind of weird. Even though like it's normal, but it's, I don't know, normal feels special for me, even though it's normal. Not that normal means anything. Anyways, getting way too off topic. But yeah, I would definitely put Flurry in the I'll still take category. Um, yeah, I'll if I see it, I'll still take it. Moving on to the next one. What animal even is this? I think that's a cub. Is that a cub? Is that a cub? Or is that a deer? That's not a deer. It's a cub. Pico? Picoe? I do not know how to pronounce this. But yeah, it's a normal cub, and it's pretty cool. Um, I would probably also put in the I'll still take category. Um, but yeah, cubs are cool. And normal personality, I'll take that. I like the design as well. I remember why I picked this one in the first place. It's mainly due to the house design. I really like its interior design that it did in its house. So yeah, I'll take that. Anyways, moving on to another elephant villager. What is its name? I do not know. Okay, found it. Ellie. Apparently, it's called Ellie. We're gonna put Ellie in the if all luck is lost category. It's another normal villager. Okay. Um, but yeah, it's an elephant, and it's called Ellie, and it looks cool. There we go. Moving on to, I think that's a cat. It looks like a cat. Let me find its name. I actually had this thing's name. Forgot. Oh, Anka. Anka. I'll put it in the I'll still take category. I really like its design. Right, as that kind of like pharaoh thing going on, or Egyptian. I don't know. I don't know much about Egyptian ancient Egypt history, but yeah, it looks cool, and I like it. It's a snooty personality though. I don't mind snooty personalities. They're pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. Moving on to our first rabbit on the list. What are they officially called in this game? Rabbits or bunnies? Rabbits or bunnies, or what's the other term for rabbits and bunnies? I think that's the two terms. Okay, apparently they're officially called rabbits. But yeah, this is Chrissy allegedly. As I'm reading over here on the wiki, as I found their name. Chrissy is a peppy personality bunny, which I'll take. But we're not going to put it in the I'll take category. We'll put it in the if all luck is lost category, because I don't know much more about them outside from that they're a really cute bunny and their name is Chrissy, which I just found out 10 seconds ago. Moving on. We got an alligator villager. I love alligators. Alligators are cool. As for alligator villagers, I don't know. They look kind of goofy, honestly, unfortunately. But I still like alligators, and I'll take it. So this one's called Allie. I'll put it in the if all luck is lost category, and it's cool. It's an alligator, and I like it. It's a snooty alligator, and I definitely will take it. Moving on to a penguin villager. I really do like a lot of these penguin villager designs. I was actually struggling with like another one. I didn't know if I wanted to put on the list. If I could find it down there. This one. I think it's like a lazy penguin, right, or something. If I remember correctly. But anyways, yeah. Rolled is a jock penguin, which again, I'm not like the biggest fan of jock personality, but Rolled is just too good, so I'll still take it. And yeah, there's that. Moving on to the one alligator villager that actually looks like an alligator in terms of like color and design, all that stuff, like a regular alligator. I mean, there's no such thing as a regular alligator, but anyways, Boots is another jock personality, which I'll take as well, but I'll probably put in All Luck is Lost, because again, as much as I like alligators, not the biggest fan of a lot of the alligator designs in Animal Crossing, so we'll put it there. This is, I think, a dog. Let me find their name. All right, as we're figuring these out, Cookie. Okay, that's definitely a dog name. Cookie we'll put in the if all luck is lost category, which I'll still take. It's a peppy dog, so that's pretty nice. Peppy personalities are kind of weird, especially since I stream, because I have to like read out loud what they say, and it's kind of weird for me to read them. But anyways, moving on to the first Rhino Villager on this list. I really do actually like a lot of Rhino designs for these villagers, right? And this one is Renee. So For Renee, I'll probably put it in the if all luck is lost category again. Because it's a Rhino Villager and it's great. It's a sisterly personality. Sisterly personalities are pretty cool, I do think, right? It's like, I guess, sort of like the female counterpart of Jock, sort of, but like not really. Um, yeah, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's not like that similar. But anyways, moving on. This one is great. I think it's called Aura or something, right? This is one of the villager names that I somehow do actually remember. Let me just double check to make sure I didn't actually just, yeah. Aurora. So yeah, this penguin is amazing. It's a normal personality penguin, and I've seen some videos of it, and it's great. Moving on to another cat villager. How many cat villagers do I have on this list? Not that many, eh? Anyways, let's get into this one. So this one's called Mary. Apparently, it's a peppy cat. I'll put it in the if all luck is lost category for now. Moving on, Judy. Judy is this is one of the villagers that I do remember their names, right? Judy apparently is insanely popular, which makes sense. It's got the Rosa eyes, right? That Rosa does in Masters a lot, and the colors are just great. I think Trails had it on his island, and I thought this like design is just fantastic. The colors are great, the eyes are pretty cool, and all that stuff. Moving on. This I also remember his name. This is Drago, I think. Drago, depends on how you pronounce it. But yeah, this is really nice. Alligator Villager, but like looks like a dragon. Do I need to explain further? Moving on. Other Alligator Villager. If I could find their name. I do like the coloration of this one as well. Alfonso, it's a lazy. I do like lazy personalities. Look at me, exposing myself on camera. Not liking jock personalities, but liking lazy personalities. But yeah, we'll put it in the all luck is lost category just because it's alligator and alligators are cool. Moving on to another alligator. This is Dell. Someone mentioned that the Dell's colors are actually Garchomp's colors, which is pretty accurate, right? And Garchomp is cool, so we'll put Dell in there as well. We'll pick up Dell if we don't have much else going for us, right? So, moving on. All right, let me find this name. It's a rhino, I think. Not I think. It's a rhino. It's called Rhonda. It's a normal rhino. I think we'll put it in the if all luck is lost category. I don't know much about it, other than I like the design, I guess. And again, it's a normal personality, and it's a rhino. So we'll just put it there, just because I don't know much about it. And again, a lot of my opinions will probably change when we actually get to these villagers. I might find some villagers when if I talk to them. That actually sound interesting, I'll pick them up, right? This is not like definitive, right? But just a list before we actually go out there. Moving on, Ketchup. This I know. Ketchup, I'll put it in the want but probably won't get category. Ketchup is great. It's a tomato duck thing, and it's adorable. So there we go. Moving on to this one. This I know. I think it's Tangy, right, or something like that. I'll put in also take a category. I think I saw multiple people actually have this cat. It's like it's an orange cat, and it's really cool. I really like the design. Moving on to another Rhino Villager, which honestly might be my favorite Rhino Villager and the one that I want the most. I cannot pronounce his name. I think it's Meringue. I don't know what that name is, but I definitely like this. This might be like my second most wanted villager overall. Third maybe. I don't know. Definitely top 3. But yeah, I really want this one. The design is the best. It has a strawberry on its horn. Like, come on. How could you not like this? Moving on. I think this is apple or something, right? What is this? I think that's a rabbit. Is that a rabbit? It looks like a rabbit. Anyways, let me find its name, if possible. Oh, why would I say apple? Oh, yes, I know why I said apple, because I went to, I think someone's island, it's called Bunny, by the way, which you guys know, I don't know, but, and I went inside their room, and then, like, their room is just, like, full of, like, apple furniture, which is really, really cool, which is one of the main reasons why I do want Bunny, because, Bunny's, interior, like, the room looks really nice. Moving on, I think this one's called Diana, if I remember correctly. Let me just double check just to make sure. Is this a goat or is it a sheep? What's the difference? I don't know. Anyways, I know what a goat and sheep difference is, but like in Animal Crossing. Apparently it's not. Oh, it's a deer. Oh, it's a deer. 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 But yeah, I saw this on someone's island as well, and I had talked to them. It's a Snooty personality apparently. Okay. Yeah, I really like this design. I definitely would put it in the want, but probably won't get. They actually have a really awesome tub that like turns purple as well. It has purple lights, and that's amazing. Moving on. Is this a hamster or is that a squirrel? This is tough, man. This is tough. It doesn't look like a hamster. Is it a rat? I don't think I have any rats on here. Anyways, is it another squirrel? Or is it a bunny? I don't know what that is. It looks like a squirrel. Like the tail kind of looks like it's a squirrel. I can't find it. Anyways, it's cool. I don't know what else to say. Okay, found it. It is a squirrel. Poppy. It's another normal villager. Wow, surprise. But yeah, we'll put it in the if all luck is lost. Because I don't really remember much details about it other than I thought the design looked cool and I like the colors. So, not much to talk about there. This deer, I do not remember its name. I think it's called, actually I do. I think it's called like Fawn or something, right? Again, let me just double check. Let's see. Yes, it is called Fauna. I'll put in the if all luck is lost category. I know a lot of people like this one. I like it as well, right? But that's obviously not as much as some of the others. Moving on to I don't think there's that many like octopus villagers in the game, but this one's cool. I think it's called Marina or something, right? Let me again just double check to make sure. Yeah, Marina. I did like its interior design in its house, so that's definitely a plus. I'll put it in the if all luck is lost category. Moving on to, I think this is called Molly, I think. Yeah, Molly, a normal duck. I'll put it in the I'll still take category. I actually talked to it on someone's island, and they sound really sweet, and that's pretty cool. Moving on to Raymond. I was at first I thought I'd put Raymond in the if all luck is lost territory category, which makes no sense because, you know, none of these makes any sense, right, in terms of tiers. But I'll probably put it in the top tier. I'm not like a huge fan of Raymond. I think it's cool, but you know, I'm not the biggest fan. But basically, apparently, this is like one of the most wanted villagers. So if I actually get Raymond, I could just like flip him for like 1 billion Nuke Mile tickets, and I could like just basically get any villager, anyways. So that's why I probably would have Raymond up there. Not that I personally like Raymond that much. I don't mind Raymond though. Raymond's cool. All right, moving on to more penguin villagers. Again, I think I've mentioned this a billion times. I like penguin villagers. They're pretty cool. This one's called Sprinkle. This is a peppy penguin. I guess we'll put it in the if all luck is lost category. I don't think there's anything extremely special about it that I could see here just from checking the internet, right? Again, first time playing, haven't ever interacted with a lot of these. I think I've interacted with a few on some other folks' islands, but yeah, can't really judge them that much here. So moving on to the next one. This is what Francine, that's a Snooty Rabbit. I think I'll put it in the I'll still take category. Rabbit villagers are cool for one, and she looks pretty nice as well. Moving on to, I think, is that a cub? It's a panda. Is that a cub or a bear? What's the difference? Well, I know what the difference between a cub and bear is, but you know, what's their model difference? All right, so apparently it's a bear. It's called Pinky. If I remember correctly, I did like its room design as well. So I'll put it in the if all luck is lost category. Moving on, I think this. Oh, well, I don't think I know. It's a pig villager. I can't remember its name. Like 90% of this list, right? And it is Agnes. It's a Sicily personality pig, and it looks pretty cool. So I'll put it in the if all luck is lost category. Moving on, I think is that Olivia? I might have just remembered the name because Olivia from Pokemon Masters as well, right? But I might get it wrong as well. it is Olivia. Olivia I'll put in the if all luck is luck category again. Mainly because her name's Olivia, I guess, and also it's a cool design, I guess. What's the personality? Snooty. Okay, doesn't really look like it, but okay. Moving on. Assuming that is a cub, let me find its name because I don't have its name. Maple. It's a normal cub. Maple. I guess I'll put it in this tier as well. It's not like actually a tier, but I'm just using a tier list maker because it's easier to sort these. But yeah, I definitely do like its design, right? I really like the shirt it has, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, moving on to another Gator character, which I'll also put in here because solely due to the fact that it's a Gator. Apparently, not a lot of people like the Gators in Animal Crossing, which is understandable. I'm not like a huge fan of the Gator designs, villagers designs in the game, but it's a Gator, so we'll put it here. It's called Gale. It's a normal Gator, so there we go. I think this one's called Fuchsia or something, right? I think this is a deer. It's mainly because of the colors that I kind of remember it. So yeah. It's a sisterly deer. I'll put it in this category as well. I don't, I'd be really happy if I get it, but it's not the biggest deal if we don't either. Moving on to another Rhino Villager. Rhino Villagers are cool, says Post for the billionth time. But yeah, this one's Hornsby, a lazy rhino. Ooh, I like rhinos and I like lazy personality, so we'll put it in the also take category. And I also really like its design. It's a blue rhino, and it's great. So moving on to pet. I can't remember his name. I tried. Pietro, right? This is the clown sheep, and clowns are cool, so we'll put it in the also take category. So on the basis of its okay, I actually saw some videos on it. Apparently, not a lot of people like it. I don't know. I think people are generally kind of split on it, which makes sense. I do know some people are kind of fearful of clowns, which again makes sense. So some people like it a lot, and other people it's pretty polarized, as with all of these villages, I would assume. But anyways, moving on. Margie, another elephant villager. It's a normal elephant. I'll put it in this category, the all still take category. Moving on to another cub. I think this is called June or something, right? Let me find it. Is it even a cub? Yeah, it is. Oh, it's a normal cub. It's cool. It's a cub that looks really cool, so we'll put it there. I think this is Cherry. I saw it on, I think, Fluffy's Island, and I liked it a lot. I talked with it, and it's definitely very, very interesting. I think it's a Sicily personality dog, and that's pretty cool, and I really like the design as well. Moving on. Lily. Frog Villagers are okay. They look kind of weird in terms of design, but I do like the interior design in its house, so we'll put it down here. As for this one, that's another rare octopus villager, I guess. I don't think there are that many octopus villagers in this game. There's let me see. There's literally only 3. Zucker. It's literally a takoyaki villager, so that's pretty cool. So put it here as well. And then the last one, it's another rabbit villager. Can't remember its name, so we're probably gonna put it here. Its design looks cool. I like the colors. What's its name? Poor thing, Dottie. So there we go. It's a peppy rabbit. So I'll take it. So yeah, that's basically all the ones that I looked over. There's probably a few that I didn't pick up on because again, there's a billion villagers. It's probably gonna take me a few Animal Crossing games to like actually get to know all of these, right, and memorize their names. So yeah, that's our hunting list. Ooh, that sounds kind of weird. Hunting. Is there any better term? But yeah, that's our list for villagers that we're trying to get later day in the stream. So yeah, I thought I'd just make a list so it's a bit more clear what we're trying to go after and all that. So yeah, anyways, that's me for this one. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If there's any other villager recommendations that you guys would want me to know that I should probably check out, let me know in the comments down below. And we will be using a lot of tickets to hunt for these villagers later today. I would say around noon, right? We'll go out and hunt some of these villagers, and hopefully we could get some of these, at least one. Like the chances are really low. I think I did like the calculations like around 11%, so it's like basically a pokey fair chance of dropping like a 5-star. So very, very low chances. Probably not gonna happen. Hopefully we get at least one. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the stream then.